Hello, y'all. Hello, everybody. So, I'm going to show you. I installed Arch. The VirtualBox. It's XFCE. Oh, you know what? I never did fix that, did I? Panel. Here, let me show you guys. Properties. No. Close. Crap. Can I remember? It's panel. Add new item. No, I clicked the wrong thing. Panel. Add new item. Okay. Close. Never mind. I'll just run with this. This is the old style. It's not the whisker menu. Anyways, I've got a few things installed on here. Like, I've got Firefox installed. This is pretty much the basic. You'll get but anyways, I've got Arch installed. I want to show you guys how I did that. Shut down. Okay, let's go here. Let's go to Arch 2. Come on. Today. Close that. Open that. Install BIOS. Yeah, this. Now I forget the command to make the screen larger than it already is. So we're running with this. Let's see, IPA, we have an IP address. Cool. Nothing else I'm going to do. Arch now has a kind of graphical install. I'll let it take its time. It's going to take a minute. Still text-based, but still. Alright, I believe this is keyboard layout, and we are number 26 because I'm in the, oops. Helps if I turn on the numlock. 26 because I am in the United States. Your country and region may vary. Please put appropriate country. And again, I am 53 for the United States. And this is what? Oh, this is the region I'm in, okay. Oh, it's asking for the disks, so 20 gig number 1. Make sure that you know which disk you're doing. If you've got multiple, I recommend going into the computer and unplugging the ones you don't want to. But you're going to also have like 0 and 2 here, which are, I think, the disk image that I have. And those will always show up. So 1 is VirtualBox. Okay, and we are going to do ext4. So 1. Disk encryption I'm not going to do on this. Desired host name, arch dash VBox. It's the host name I'm going to give it. Root password. I recommend it. Username, rack. use it password for war user. Should this user have super user? Yes. Okay, any additional usernames here? We're not going to do that. We're going to go for 0 desktop. And I'm going to go with 11. XFCE4. Now, please choose the option if you have an AMD or ATI card. You want to do open source, Intel, NVIDIA, VMware, VirtualBox, open source. We're going to go with 4. Would you like to install Pipewire instead of Pulse Audio? No, not today. I'm just going to hit enter here. It's going to go for 0 Linux. Any additional packages? Network NAGR, Network Manager, and we want Firefox. Okay, and we're going to go with 2 here. So that's about the network card. DHCP or IP based, if you got it dedicated IP to, whether you have a dedicated IP with your internet service provider and you have multiple dedicated IP addresses, then go ahead and do that. If you want it public facing. If you have it a dedicated IP address within your what's it called? Your own network, your own DHCP, it automatically assigns the IP, whatever. You can do it that way. I don't really care. I can just let DHCP serve up whatever. So 0 on this. Time zone. Okay, so I am US/Denver. What the heck? Oh, sorry. US/ and then I would be Mountain. Would you like to use NTP? Yes, hit enter. Hit enter, and the script does it all for you. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Okay, this is going to take longer than I expected. I'll show you why when it's done. But this is only going to download one thing at a time. And the first thing it's going to do is headers and the Linux kernel and the headers for the kernel. Yeah, Linux or firmware. So it's going to take a minute. Hold on. Let me go ahead and let this run through. Alright, so as you can see, it just went through those two. It should fairly quickly rip through the rest of this. But it's only doing one thing at a time. And that's a huge problem. Oh crap, did I knock over? Oh, where'd it go? Yeah, it did. Okay, let's put it back over there where it should be. So, upcoming things. I've got a review on 2 phones like this. Yeah, don't want you to see my Reddit. Anyways, 2 phones like this. This is the Google Pixel 3 XLA. I've got 2 of them. Review on the Hawaii tablet. It has 4G on it. Laptop review, my HP. And yes, I'm currently working on that. That's a work in progress. Was going to be Arch, then it was going to be Debian, then I had a few hiccups. We've got an Amazon package coming tomorrow. Hopefully. Amazon, get your shit together. Like, you are just up the street, maybe not even 5 miles. Half the time you can't get my crap to me within the time frame that you've said you were going to. Like you say, it should be there on a Sunday or a Saturday, and it doesn't get me till Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, so this is going right along. I mean, it's not really ripping through it like it was earlier. But then again, things are things. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. My son was doing something, I don't know what, but it caused me to think that there's somebody else in the house, or somebody that's normally not here or on this level of the house, that they were actually on the level or not here. I mean, not supposed to be here. So you let this run through. So script does it all for you. So Arch, if you have the right system, allows you to install it easier. Now I'm going to have to go through the Arch install with this on my laptop because it airs out every time. So I'm going to do it when I'm like actually somewhat awake and not tired like my last couple of videos were that I did together. I'm not tired now. I got up late, ran to helped out my father, was gonna go to work, ended up not going to work. So here we are. So this will run through, like, this is doing some Xorg, and a bunch of few other things. But this goes, I mean, fairly quick. It would have gone a lot quicker if I'd have done the other thing, and I'll show you guys. It's getting the dependencies for Firefox now. Looks like it's running a bunch of Xorg. Nope, not Xorg. Thought I saw Xorg in here. It's X keyboard. Okay, so it got all the good stuff. I don't know what all it got. I see the last two are what I asked it to install on a minimal install of Arch. But so it kind of goes through this process, and it is slow to me from the last time I did it because I did this differently. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and, while we're here, let me go ahead and go to Machine New, Arch 3, and 4069, let's see, what, 4 gigs of RAM. Sure, we'll even go with 8. We're not going to install anything. Settings. Nothing else matters. Oh, screw it. No, it does. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Fine. We'll blow that to that, that to that, that to that. Arch. Okay, let's go to system. Let's give it 4 processes. Okay, whatever. Open this up. Excuse me. Yep. Let's go ahead and first thing you want to do before installing Arch through the archinstall is go to Nano VI, whatever you want. I don't care. I'm just using Nano because it's the first one I thought of. Nano /etc/pacman.conf. Enter. Scroll down till you find parallel downloads, and then equals 5. You can set this to less. I wouldn't set it to more unless you got a really kick-ass internet connection. In this case, with this, you do Control O to write out and Control X. I hit Z for some reason. And now Pacman. You won't have the problem with Pacman as going. Come on. Wait a minute. This one. As it's only downloading one thing at a time, it will download simultaneously 4 or 5 things, or how many ever you put in there, but it all depends on your internet connection. I think I can get 4 to 5 going at a time online, so your install will be faster. We'll just put it that way. So this is now installing everything. So while that is going, let's go over here to this one. Close out of that. Let's go ahead and kill Arch 3. Remove, delete all files. So we really didn't do anything. Okay, it is doing a XFC for goodies like DM, and this is where you're installing XCFE and probably all the packages that go along with XCFE 4 and the goodies, or at least the goodies. So this could be a lot faster. Here we go, rolling through it. It is fairly quick doing it this way. I mean, other than listening to me talk on, and go off on a tangent about something else, this is what you get to look forward to, but the end result's, I mean, fairly good. Okay, so if your laptop and your laptop's like mine, Network Manager is not the only thing you need. You need all the Wi-Fi stuff. So let me go ahead and disconnect some things. This was part of a test. This is a Wi-Fi card I was doing. You look there. Okay. Look back here. Look here. Look here. No Wi-Fi card. I mean, no actual network card. This is Wi-Fi only. So if you're doing this on the laptop, you need more than Network Manager. This being VirtualBox. Oh, it's asking a question. I only need Network Manager. Would you like to chroot or chroot into the installation? No. And before we do anything, go into devices, optical drive, remove that drive, force a mount. I'm just going to do it the easy way because the system's going to freeze, reset. Welcome to Arch. Smooth phones. Sorry about the noise. They were right next to my microphone. And there we go. Applications. And settings. Display. There you go. Okay, so now that you're on the new installation, you do want to go to terminal. You do want a sudo nano or whatever you're comfortable with, vi vim /etc /pacman.conf. Enter in your root password. We'll open it up some more. Go down. In this case, I'm going to move it up. I know I passed it. Uncomment, Control O, or you can Control X and enter, and then now you've got your downloads through Pacman faster. You want to do it when you're installing it, and it won't remember it, so you'll need to do it again when you get into your into your environment here, into your new installed. So I just wanted to show that real quick. This video is probably not real quick. It's probably like 20-30 minutes long. Let's see, what does it say? 26? Close enough. Alright, have a good day, night. Have a good morning, day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever. Whenever you watch. Have a good one.